Well, do not go anywhere, folks, because this fight is sure to deliver.
Oh, it's going to be crazy. This is one of the ones I've been looking forward to, Hammer. As Rob Ferguson comes to centre cage, looks in probably the best shape I've seen him in a while. He always comes to fight, and we use that cliche time and time again, but he always does.
Yeah, no, Rob Ferguson is the real deal. Win, lose or draw, always entertaining and always gives 100%.
And here comes the man with the movie star looks, who's had a good run of late after a loss because he had leg trouble in the last fight that we called with Rob Ferguson. Got his body back together and very dominant over Brad Traynor, who incidentally just walked past us at our commentary position. I don't think Brad will mind me saying, Brad spent a couple of days in hospital after their last fight.
Yeah.
So Nick Atkins spent 8 weeks straight with JWP on the pads every day, working purely on power, and came out and did that. The most anticipated fight of the night, save for probably our main event. Very well supported, these two men. They've filled half this venue, and it's going to go off if it's their first two fights are any indication.
Oh, definitely going to be a crowd pleaser, this one. Nick the Nightmare Atkins. The bout sponsored by Punch. Nick sponsored by Punch, also works for Punch Equipment.
It's Punch all round as we open up this one, folks.
And soon they're going to be punching each other.
5 by 3 minute rounds. Round one, Ferguson in the blue, Atkins in the red.
Ferguson with the shorts, a little different to the CMT ones. Anthony Hitman Vella in his corner. The Hitman, one of the real legends of Muay Thai in Victoria. He was one of the first guys doing it before it was popular. Oh, burning heel kick. Plum. Timed it perfectly, the Nightmare.
Ferguson is not getting up. He is not getting up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he is getting up. I'm sorry,
He's getting up, just timed the count.
He's in all sorts. Nick Atkins smelling blood, surely.
Well, Ferguson wants to be lateral now. He needs to be moving laterally. Go for a walk around the ring. Don't get hit in the body again like that. Atkins trying for the second up of the turning heel kick.
It goes up high now with Ferguson looking to guard the body. You would think that teep nearly lands, as does that left hand from Ferguson, who cops another shin to the body.
Yeah, Ferguson is not doing the smart thing here. He needs to be lateral and giving himself time to recover. He's obviously been winded.
Cops a spinning elbow.
He wants to just get a little bit of distance between him and Atkins, recover, and then come back. But he's eager to get it. He's almost a little bit annoyed that he got caught, annoyed with himself. And I'm definitely annoyed that Atkins got the shot in, so he wants to go in and just smash him. But the smart thing to do would be get some air time, literally, by moving around and recovering. Give his body.
Atkins just going to work.
Yeah,
volume of techniques.
You can see that Atkins is worried about the hands of Ferguson, though. He's keeping it at kicking range because he knows boxing range could be a problem. Knee, elbow. Big shots.
Huge shots from Atkins. They're broken up by the Murph. Atkins doesn't want to get reckless here, though, Hammer, because Rob Ferguson possesses sleeping pills and he's taking another knee. The bread basket is on fire.
I'll tell you what, it's the body of Ferguson that's unable to carry him. The mind is willing, but the body is not. He's been hit, and again he engages. Move around, son. Don't be in front.
Turning, sort of a turn push kick there.
And he goes forward again, and it's going to be repeat with Atkins going to the body. You can see Atkins just looking to get another body shot. Right hand over the guard of Ferguson.
I don't know about that. There was a bit of a falling down as a result of getting punched in the head for me. But the Murph just wants to see the big boys bang, and who could blame him? Ferguson, and Atkins putting on another absolute barn burner. How did Rob Ferguson get through round one?
Toughness that he's renowned for. But definitely, I don't think he would have got that second knockdown if he give himself a bit more time to recover. Too eager to get it back. He got knocked down and he was just, I've got to get this back now. And that sort of brought a little bit of his undoing.
The irritation.
Well, let's see what the second round has to offer.
Round two, folks. Nick Atkins, Rob Ferguson. Ferguson's got the blue. Atkins has the red. Cage side in this one. Bex Tui and Mark the Hammer Castanini.
Again, Ferguson comes forward, kicks himself off his feet. You can see he's just eager to get a big shot landed on Atkins.
Bit of a monkey climbs the tree attempt there.
Just a good wear-down tactic, that one too. Make your opponent carry, even if it's only for 5 seconds. It's still going to wear them down and drain them of their energy.
Well, he'd have to be.
Chops away and moves.
Over
Clever
90
fight.
kilos right now, Nick Atkins, after weighing in at 86, and there's downward elbows. He finished Ferguson in their first fight with an elbow. Will it happen again?
He needs to close his guard up. Atkins tries for the spinning elbow. It just gets clipped on the way down, but the Murph will call it a slip. Indeed it was body, and Ferguson just putting the pressure on.
I'd love to see a replay of that one. The Murph's all for action though, and you can never say no to that. Pressing forward with renewed vigour is Ferguson, now stalking Atkins.
Runs into the elbow.
A huge crossing elbow, but Ferguson straight up and wants to fight straight away.
But that's the thing that we were speaking about earlier, Bex. Run forward at your peril. Run forward against a good counter fighter and you will get clipped. And Atkins picked it beautifully. He's been cut, Atkins. Now Ferguson, 1-2. They exchange big shots upstairs.
And they tie up just above our commentary position. The Murph doesn't like it because no one's been hitting their head for 3 seconds. Breaks them up. And let's go again. Atkins loads up and cops an elbow in receipt from Ferguson. Atkins cut. Ferguson not looking like a man who's really been tested, even though we know he has.
Pretty much needs almost a knockout after getting a couple of 8 counts in the first. He needs to bring it on strong now. Rob Kid Savage Ferguson.
But I tell you, Nick Atkins looks a little tired for mine.
He does. He needs to get his hands up. That left hand of Atkins is low. The left hand's low is why he's getting caught with that right elbow.
We know the hands as well of Ferguson, very good, but again going to the body is Atkins.
Yeah, Atkins is straight punch to the body. They're now looking for the big one-shots. Wow.
Wow, that took a coat of paint off the face. That spinning back fist attempt by Ferguson, who pushes forward.
Atkins needs to get that left hand up. It takes him down. Almost a double-legged takedown from Nick Atkins.
Come on.
We're not playing football is the call from Murph, and he's echoed our thoughts here in the commentary position.
It wasn't football.
Nick Atkins loads up.
Nick Atkins now gasping for air. I'll tell you what, Ferguson, he looks pretty fit. He's throwing, he's pressuring the whole time, and Atkins is now blowing hard.
Nick Atkins worked so hard in that first round for no real result other than the knockdowns. You just wonder whether he spent all his petrol because, like you say, Kid Savage looks like the man, if we were to start the fight now, that you'd have your money on.
Well, you know, he's getting stronger, and you know he's tough. You know that it's going to take more than 1 or 2 big shots to take him out. His face looking pretty good. A little bit of blood from the nose, but no real cuts. In turn, you look at the face of Nick Atkins. He's got a fair cut over that left eye. They've vasted it up nicely, though, stemmed the bleeding.
All right, here we go. Round 3 action. Rob Kid Savage Ferguson, Nick the Nightmare Atkins. You'd have to think a round apiece, but Atkins perhaps, well, definitely having a 10-8 to him in that first round.
You know what? I'm looking at the posture and the stance of Nick Atkins, and he's looking tired, and he's looking. As he gets late blows, definitely late blows. I'd say from Ferguson.
That's interesting because Atkins was on his knees. Yes, maybe because of a knockdown, and copped 3 strong blows from Ferguson. I don't see how that doesn't even justify a warning.
Got caught with a spinning elbow, Ferguson, and this is a brawl.
Neither of these men want to lose. They're one apiece, a knockout each apiece. They are literally inches away from his Mark Castanini, and Atkins so early in the round having to tie Ferguson up to get a deep breath or 2 in.
Big right hand from Atkins. Ferguson will come forward as he's done the whole time. A double Vaseline goes flying across the ring, so big it looked like a mouth guard.
Yeah, I thought it was a mouth gun that flew. Heaven help you if you're Elliot Compton in the next fight, or Paddy Douglas. Ferguson bleeding through a cut under his right.
Then, Nat Atkins has thrown everything into that body shot. He clinches up.
You get the sense that Atkins is done. He needs to finish this soon or he is going home a loser. Ferguson pours forward. Atkins tough as ever.
Big shots.
Nothing quite snapping yet. Yeah, also get a feel.
On the way down.
Will be the good night. And Nick Atkins is in all sorts of trouble. He's having a sleep. He's gone, is he? He sits up at 5. At 6, he's forlorn. He is out.
He is out. And the comeback of all comebacks.
Rob Ferguson.
The hitman Anthony Vella. That's his weight training done for the week, lifting Rob Ferguson up.
Nick Atkins is in a different time zone at this point in time. I'm sorry, Hammer, I'm just, for his friends and family watching at home, I'm really looking closely at our pictures. He's mumbling.
It's okay, he's a little wobbled, it's okay. I think, for me, Bex, it's a case of exhaustion. I was looking at him as we spoke in the break, and he was looking down, he was looking despondent. I think in his mind he thought, man, I've got no energy. What am I going to do here? You know, and he maybe got himself into a little bit of a negative mindset in that break.
Yeah.
Whereas you looked over in Ferguson's corner and he was sitting up, staunch, you know, he was ready to go, you know.
Even though he was the one that wore the 8 count.
In a time of 2 minutes and 41 seconds in the third round, your winner by way of a knockout, Rob Kid Savage Ferguson.